What's up, everybody? Welcome back. My name's Matthew, and today we're going to continue playing the Invincible. Maybe we'll finish it. Last time we found a big spaceship, so when we went inside of it, the Condor, and shit's going down. There's a dude that's going crazy. Well, what was his name? Rohita? Rohita? It was a weird one. All names are weird, though. All words are weird when you think about it. I'm really excited to play, so that's pretty much it. If you enjoy, please like. If you plan to watch more, consider subscribing. Let's go. Yasna finds the evacuation transporter with remaining survivors, all dead, after they failed to reach the Condor. It appears that Rohitra is waiting for help that will never come. Yasna returns to Rohitra and gives him the sad news there's no point in waiting. No one will come to save them. The enraged man provokes a fight with the Cloud. Rohitra and Yasna fight the Cloud, using a force field and antimatter cannons. Despite many losses, Cloud manages to break through the field, so they are forced to flee in a damaged saucer. Condor. The saucer crashes near the Condor, and Yasna is knocked unconscious. After waking up, the scientist discovers that she is alone. Ba-ba-da-ba! That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go dun dun dun. All right, so I accidentally left myself giant from the intro, and I walked around this room already. So I'll tell you what happened. This said, like more. It just had like white text over it, and it was like more bodies or something, or something like that. And this one said dead people. And it was even a funny moment because I said dead people as the text popped up. I don't know. Wasted good content. And then I found a key right here. And then I went over there on that elevator because that's what that is there. There's a switch, if you can see it right there. And I flipped it and I started to go up, and then it said like no going back. And I was like, but wait, I wanted to explore this. So there was a door shut right here and a button. But I needed this key to get in here. And then I second guessed myself, reloaded, came over here, tried this, and she said, all right, I'm going to do this. And I said, shit, I guess maybe the other way was the not way to go. And then so I came back over here and I hit the elevator again, and it took me up, and then I went, shit. So what I think it really is that both of these two ways are viable. And I think they'll both pretty much take me to the same place. This way seems more secret to me because the key was like tucked right here. So I decided I'm gonna go this way. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know if I'm missing out one way. Maybe no matter what, you miss out on something depending on which way you go. Maybe it's just different endings. I have no idea. It's cool though. This game has, you know, a replayability to it. Like Firewatch had replayability to it, but it was more just different dialogue choices. This one, it seems like things have more of an impact, you know?
Okay. Not quite at the bridge yet, but I'm getting closer.
All right.
Much closer, Rohitra.
Inactive elevator. I wonder what's gonna happen. Like, he sent that really dangerous machine out there. I'm surprised they didn't mention that in the comic book. That machine that he sent. That's just the elevator. Okay. That thing was like gnarly.
It must be the medical wing. Surprisingly, everything's still running. Was Rohitra here?
That's cool. Oh. All right. Through skull interneuronal stimulator, commonly known as the Grave Tapper user manual function, registering the last conscious records of an already dead brain. Ooh, method: sending electrical impulses through those nerve fibers, which in the terminal state formed a functional entirety. One should proceed along the lines of the following scheme. Use TIS? Use TIS to cleanse the skin on a deceased's forehead. Attach 6 flat electrodes with elastic tape to areas labeled in the scheme. Set dials in the apparatus according to the provided values and activate TIS by pushing the start button. Take on headphones attached to the apparatus. Observe the last records of the deceased's brain. Attention! Attention! The foregoing manual should be applied only in the case of a recently deceased or a deceased in early stage of decay. The results of this examination are deemed uncertain and potentially unethical. But really fucking cool. I wonder how far back the scan would go, like to see thoughts, you know? More stuff, more stuff, more stuff. Reapplication for permission to develop private projects. I hereby submit the second request for permission to proceed with the development of the reading devices I tentatively named Uptone and Electone. I would like to challenge the opinions of the higher-up engineers who claim that my concepts were mere fantasies and a collection of ideas lacking real functionality. I have created a prototype of the Optone as evidence of its feasibility. I wish to reiterate the foundations of my concepts. I firmly believe that the bold visions of the fantasy writer working under the pseudonym Lem can be executed. The entirety of cosmic knowledge will no longer be preserved on materials of natural origin. Books take the form of crystals inscribed with their content. These crystals can be read using the aforementioned Optone. I am designing it to resemble a book, but with only a singular page between the covers. A single touch will be sufficient to turn the page. It's like a notepad. I'm imagining like a notepad. Its advantages. This will be a faithful simulation of the reading experience and remarkable space-saving solution in our libraries. Oh, so it is. It's just like a Kindle? This will significantly expand our knowledge storage capabilities, therefore giving us a competitive edge in the interplanetary arena. Note, for the presentation purposes, I will include the content of a story in honor of the Invincible within the Optone. The second concept, verified by me, is a reader with an audio playback function. It may be dedicated to those who are at the helm of ships and wish to pass their travel time broadening their horizons through literature. Consequently, I do not rule out the possibility of presenting the story in an audio format, so Audible. In summary, I kindly request a favorable consideration of this application and the scheduling of a presentation date immediately after our departure from Regis 3 so that I can promptly continue with the development work on Optone and Electone. M. Oh, that's a cool poster.
Time seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand. So much sand.
You sound tired, Jasna.
Because I am tired, Astrogator.
Me too. Always.
Different sections.
Yet I can't sleep.
Different elevator cards.
Oh.
They really overdo it with the security measures around here. I guess I still have some time to look around.
So maybe I wouldn't have been able to see any of this stuff if I would have taken the other way, you know? And this way doesn't open, right? Does.
Someone tried to eat soap.
Oh, no. Gross. You've all had soap in your mouth, right? When you were a kid and you said a bad word, something happened and you went, shit. And then your mom heard you and then she made you put soap in your mouth. Oh, man. All right, we'll check that out. Ooh, we got us a window. Ooh. Very cool. Is that water? You think that's water? That's got to be water, right? You can see how it's like a river going back, way back. That is cool. Oh, is that a moon? Games. Space for Alliance. I really like that texture. I want to touch it, but I can't because it's a video game. It's not real. Oh, more bodies. Of course, more bodies. A plaque commemorating the 1000th voyage of the Alliance beyond the solar system. We pay tribute and salute all the pioneers of space travel united under the Alliance banner. It is their hard work and unwavering determination that allowed us to lead the way in exploring extraterrestrial frontiers. Reminder: during every field mission, please keep in mind the universal moonwalk regulation. To the specific conditions of that location. Detailed instructions for movement will be provided by a designated member of each unit. Attention! Oh. Professor Azuma found outside the base on the 24th day of the mission. Symptoms: lack of awareness, akinesia, mutism, amnesia, no response to complex stimuli. Cause unknown. Wake up set to the 46th day of the mission. Time for research process 22 days. Okay. Someone's getting creative. We still got a room across the hall too. Man. Spluskus. Hello. You were the guy I was like, man, that's a cool name. Post hibernation. The day after waking up, do not anticipate any heavy metal or physical. I don't know what that means. How do you anticipate? Is that supposed to say participate? I'm going to read it as participate. And the day after waking up, do not participate in any heavy mental or physical activity. It might overwork your body that is weakened due to the hibernation. 1. During the day, drink at least 2 liters of water. Please refrain from drinking at once. Dose your intake to small portions and drink every 2 to 3 hours. 2. Do not eat any sweet desserts and drink beverages in the span of 2 hours from waking up. 3. Try to accommodate in your room and do not do any hard exercises. If you are experiencing any pain, contact the doctor. Spluskus. Oh, here's another one. Warning. After waking up inside the hibernation capsule, an astronaut should: 1. Lift the hibernation capsule lid gently while avoiding sudden movements. 2. Sit on the edge of the capsule while holding onto the handrails with both hands. 3. Assess for any signs of dizziness, nausea, or weakness. 4. Consume the fluid provided by a dedicated crew member for this purpose. I don't know if that's 5. Yeah, 5. Stand up and assess their vestibular system and balance.
Yes. I just need a moment to think.
I'm not thinking, I'm exploring.
As soon as you find something.
I'll report it. No worries, sir. He couldn't get out.
Oh, so is this
Poor
one...
bastard.
Is this one dead? Are they dead? Spluskus? Spluskus? Are you dead? You look good for a dead guy. Alright, this is a new one. Warning, do not make any rapid movements. It might cause nausea, migraine, loss of balance, muscle strength, stretch, and dizziness. 1. Keep yourself from exposure to very bright colors and strong light. It might cause vision dysfunction and disorientation. 2. Please keep holding on barriers and walk alongside them. Walking behind, under, on barriers is prohibited. 3. Always have a companion that will keep an eye on you. 4. If you experience any of the listed symptoms, stop your exercise and inform the doctor. Lender? Oh, I can see in there. Can I see in this one then? Nah, maybe ain't nobody in there. Another window. Oh, cool. What is this?
This soporific could be useful, although I prefer not to have to use it.
Oh, now I understand.
Rachel must have given them something to calm them down, as he did in the hideout.
Now I understand. I might have to stick Rohitra. Yeah. Yeah. Exploring pays off. I don't think we've been in this little room. Is there anything in here? I'm trying to see if there's any little shelves. Well, I guess it normally gives me the circle, right? So I think that's it for this side. We got one more door. I think it's this one. That's another dead one. He's got a laser. Laser. Medical note. The patient on the day of admission, organ functions normal. Body temperature normal. CRP normal. Visible anxiety disorders affecting dyspnoia, I don't know that word. Accelerated ECG. Lowered Benfluorex and sleeping problems. Interview. The patient has been deepening his knowledge about the reversal in astrophysiological phenomena throughout recent years. 3 weeks and 2 days ago, he formulated a theory of a white hole, the antithesis of a black hole. According to the patient, a white hole expels what has been absorbed by a black hole, and when a white hole and a black hole move closer to each other, a tunnel may appear between them. Ooh. Diagnosis: anxiety, neurosis caused by severe stress, a strained work of the brain in the evening or night hours, and body fatigue. Conclusions: the patient did not define what... Alright, so I'm going to read that again. Diagnosis: anxiety, neurosis caused by severe stress, a strained work of the brain in the evening or night hours, and body fatigue. Okay, it's in my brain now. I have absorbed it. Conclusions: the patient did not he was working too hard. The patient did not define what kind of formations potentially expelled by a white hole and previously absorbed by a black hole implicitly in another dimension caused such a strong anxiety reaction in him. He also did not specify a reason why the mentioned tunnel would threaten his sense of security. However, his repeated words and created drawings indicate a direct connection between the hypothesis and anxiety neurosis. Or is it neuroses? It might be neuroses. I've heard that word, but it looks like neurosis. Recommendation: immediate discontinuation of research, closed medical observation, and anti-stress therapy. In case of no improvement, a monthly hibernation. That sounds nice. A nice hibernation. Don't that sound lovely? All right, so we got that. Not everything everywhere ends there is for us. Oh, not everything everywhere is for us. Cool. I like the technology in this universe. They did a good job making it unique, you know. Protection against the flies. Chemical methods? GABA can be given to the crew before going to the Regis 3 surface. Too long waiting period before taking effect. Crossed out. Significantly reduces the crew's ability to perform tasks. Dead
They
end.
considered even the most absurd forms of protection against a cloud. And I don't blame them.
More bodies. This dude's like holding scissors. Oh, it's paper. I thought it was the telescope. And remained cognitively functional. Simply told, flies don't seem to be interested in him. We assume that upon first contact with the cloud, probably because of stress, he fell into a natural stupor, which caused temporary deprivation of brain activity. It is likely that the cloud then took him for a neuralized individual and thus permanently classified him as harmless. His only guesswork hypothesis, since, crossed out, we have nothing. We lack data.
Huh. Is that why the flies didn't wipe out all of my memory? Because I fell into a natural stupor. It makes some sense, I guess.
Well, this word, I was gonna say this game is really testing my reading skills and pronunciation, all that bullshit. Protection against the flies, electric camouflage, or no, what? I can't. Punctuation. Protection against the flies, electric camouflage. The wiped out brain shows little electrical activity, and according to the latest report, flies are no longer interested in their victims. Conclusion: we need to hide the activity of healthy brains. Cap of invisibility, thin metal mesh under the hair, aluminum foil hat. Emission of weak electrical impulses, imitating an erased brain. No available test subjects. Without further tests, this is just a prototype. That's what I was saying. Get some aluminum foil, put it on your head. I know how to protect myself. Azuma's brain shows activity similar to those of a newborn, with re-stimulating the brain. Will re-stimulating the brain restore consciousness? Treatment: transcranial neuronal stimulation. The use of a grave tapper. Oh, that's the thing I picked up, I think. Potential restoration of cognitive abilities. But what about memories? Man. Trippy. What is that? Morphine. Okay. I mean, oh shit, here's another one. The machine introduces point magnetic impulses into the brain, causing a depolarization current, which stimulates the selected area of the cortex as well as other areas. Consequently, tissue neuroplasticity and neurogenesis will increase. Preliminary hypothesis: this method will allow subjects to learn language again and understand complex social situations. Recovering memory, however, is impossible.
So apparently there's hope. We can... No. Wait. The memories won't come back. So much for the hope.
But... oh, I guess that is... This guy's got functionality. Rohitra. You know, his brain and everything's working. It's just the memory part. So yeah, I guess that won't work for him. Embrace the infinite. Oh, what's in these little tanks too? Oh, just some grass. Let's look at this one too. What's that say? Chondrites, anorites, iron, meteorites, stowy iron, something. Carbonaceous? Carbonate? Yeah. Interesting. Alright, so back out this way. Did we see whatever this was? I don't think we did. I think we just went to the door and skipped this. Okay. Minor announcement given to the general public courtesy of the command. Important. Lost a Delbana brand watch with a starfish-like dial face in the family for 4 generations. Repaired once by a father who was a watchmaker. Worn by his astrophysicist son. The phenomenon of cosmic time dilation does not diminish the sentimental value of the object, nor, according to current research, does it give any chance to go back in time and not lose the artifact. The kind finder is therefore asked to return it. Jarko, 2nd deck astrophysicist. Did we find a watch? I think we found a watch, didn't we? Alright, back over here. And now to the middle elevator. I think we'll go... Oh, we only have... Oh.
So, you made it. Quicker than I thought. Let me invite you to the bridge, I suppose.
Were you deliberately trying to slow me down?
I didn't design these elevators, if that's what you're asking.
No, that's not it.
That's not what I
You can clearly
asked.
control them, but... Never mind.
Dirac field, ready to activate. Spherical thrower. Anti...
Rahitra!
Here.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Quick lap. Lots of buttons.
Now that you're here, why don't you help me?
With what?
With the probes. They're over the battlefield. I do have visuals from the Cyclops here, but I can't do everything on my own. Oh, wait. Activity's increasing. They're coming. Are you helping or not? Come on, Yasna. It's about to start. I can't wait any longer.
But why, Rahitra? What for?
I'm aware that I may lose communications. The Cyclops won't stop fighting, but I'll lose visuals. You understand?
That's not what I asked.
Yasna, make a decision. Here and now. Come on. How's it gonna be?
I got a bad feeling, man.
You're on your own. I'm gonna call my commander.
Fine, suit yourself. Just don't disturb me.
Where can I find...
You can handle it.
I might have made a bad choice. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. Can I get... Yeah, there we go.
Condor, over. Astrogator Novik speaking. The IC Dragonfly Unit Commander.
Wasting no
It's me.
time.
I'm reporting from the bridge.
Good job.
They're gonna fight soon.
Already?
Yes, already.
Couldn't you...
No, Astrogator. Believe me.
I thought
haven't
maybe me telling him I
encountered
wouldn't
such a
help would stop
stubborn
him.
individual in a very long time. If ever.
May I suggest you...
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Let me move.
Oh, what a fucking mess. I must check on him.
Let me get up.
Copy that. Awaiting contact.
Rahitra? What's going on?
I don't understand. It was going so well.
Is it over now?
The field held? It got so many of them. It's gone completely mad. Now it's wandering around aimlessly.
Sounds familiar. They look
Shit.
enraged.
Shit.
Yeah, pissed off like hell.
Listen.
Oh
I connected
my
with
God.
Astrogator. We need to talk about what's next.
Won't leave it like this. I guarantee you.
Rahitra, your men are on their way here. On the Invincible.
Yeah,
I've
let
heard
the
that
Invincible
before.
deal with it.
Turns out it was true all
Let
along.
the Invincible deal with it, dude. They can...
They're flying here. Do you hear me? We'll sort everything out.
Yeah, dude.
So, Horpak is flying here with company? What an honor. And when will they arrive, if I may ask?
Few days.
We anticipate they'll arrive in a few days.
I'm being honest.
A few days? That's a lot of time for me.
I realize. We'll come back to that. But let me go back to the radio.
We got something that can help
I'll
you,
return
dude.
soon.
Not with memories, but we'll stop the shit from going downhill, man. I got you. I'm gonna have to stick him in the neck, man.
I'm back. The fight is over.
Well, I think I know the outcome. I'm registering increased activity from the cloud.
Yes.
I wonder if we could have taken that if I'd have helped.
Fiasco.
This was to be expected. You didn't expect the attack to succeed, did you?
Did you get confirmation of the Invincible's arrival?
Yes, they're very close.
When will they get here?
Soon.
Could you be a bit more specific?
Yasna, I have the impression you're the one in a rush now. I don't know exactly. A few days
Okay,
tops.
I gave the right answer
Talk to
then.
him now. With Rohitra.
What is this?
Okay. I'm switching you to the bridge.
Oh.
He should be able to hear you now.
All right, still be there.
Alec Condor. This is Astrogator Novik, commander of the IC Dragonfly ship.
What? I
I
fucking.
repeat,
Oh no, he moved.
this
He
is
just moved.
Astrogator Novik to the crew
He
of
went
the
from there to
USCA
there.
Condor cruiser. Please come in.
Could you stop with all these? Rohitra, Engineer Rohitra. Among our crew, I'm the last man standing, so to speak, which I guess makes me commander. Who would have
In
thought?
that case, I'm making an official request to join our forces. To
Whoa.
prevent the danger that threatens both sides.
Whoa, look at
Novik,
that.
That's enough. I agree, officially, and all that jazz.
Nothing
We're
I could have
already
done to
taking
help, but I
steps
got
to
it.
eliminate the threat. So far, however, your crew has not been cooperative. Anyway, we stopped playing defense and took the fight to them.
There's more over there. That's the one I saw before.
As a counterattack, though, it disrupted our communications.
Playing defense sounds a lot better than we're getting our asses kicked.
Doctor, not now, please.
I'm gonna look around the other sides.
True, fighting against the cloud is exceptionally difficult. But any opponent can be defeated. All it takes is the right tool.
Meaning what exactly? Let me remind you that we're dealing with a dispersed entity whose technological prowess is still unknown. And it has
Shiny.
so far destabilized every machine sent its way. Even the most specialized ones.
That's why I'll keep it simple this time. No electro brains, no memory, only pure energy.
You still...
What? A nuclear weapon? Seriously?
Damn right. I won't leave all this unresolved.
How many warheads do you have?
54. From 30 kilos to 100 megatons.
Whoa.
That's quite an arsenal. Over the top, I'd say.
We really do have enough power.
That's an understatement, Doctor. And amount of energy could rip the planet to pieces.
No shit. Set the
I'm not
atmosphere
an
on
idiot.
fire.
I won't send everything at once. I'm preparing 8 smaller warheads. To start
Dude.
with.
And then...
Dude.
We'll see.
Are you sure this is a good idea, Rohitra?
I'm about to stick you, dude. I'm standing right here for that prompt, man.
Listen, Yasna, I know how it must look to you. A hot-headed guy from the Alliance who wants to use nukes.
Yeah.
But put yourself in my shoes. I have 24 hours tops of complete situational awareness. I'm taking action here and now based on my best judgment. I don't know what will happen later. Where will I wake up? In what condition? So I'm going to avenge my
Yeah, but
people
I give a
before that
shit.
happens, and ensure the safety of those who survived. They all deserve better than this. I know you understand. You're like me. You would do anything for your crew.
Look, I understand how you feel. But you can't approach this problem in terms of revenge. We are dealing with creations of necro-evolution. Dead evolution. And probably non-sentient ones. Taking revenge on the cloud is like...
Whipping the ocean for sinking a ship?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like Xerxes. we won't gain anything from a mindless attack. On the other hand, knowledge about these creations may turn out to be crucial in helping their victims.
That's
in
true.
helping you, Rahitra.
My memory, you could...
It's possible.
Well, thank you
What for? I haven't done anything.
for reminding me of my mom. But as long as the cloud is a threat to others, my condition comes second.
You, Rahitra, are still reasoning as though we were standing face to face with a thinking opponent. What if these beings are not our enemy at all?
Oh, good one. Are you forgetting how many of us they've already killed?
I will never forget, Rahitra. Still, I can't help feeling that they operate without any strategic plan. They attack from one incident to another. They're non-sentient, as the doctor put it.
So what, they're stupid? And that's why they can't be hostile? It's absolute nonsense.
Well, it could be. Yasna, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't want to say that because, I mean, I think square is the most, like, accurate, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to provoke Rahitra. Same with X. I don't know if they're consciously hostile towards us. I'm
Sentient
square.
or not, they are the enemies of all protein life. Ergo, our enemies.
Just like that.
Yes. Please remember what we've learnt. Before the machines came to Regis 3, this planet was teeming with life.
Yeah, that is
Before
true.
the cloud wiped
Maybe
out all
he's
its
right.
competition.
Wait, what species are you talking about?
Dr. Yasna found various traces of conflict, lasting for hundreds of thousands of generations.
Both living organisms and mechanical creators of the cloud, as well as other products of dead evolution. The list is quite long.
Hang on. Creators?
Yes. Millions of years ago, someone must have built primordial mechanisms. Machines could have self-built in successive generations, but something must have created them first.
I don't buy it. It's like some robot fables.
No, Rachel, these are no
That'd be a cool name
We've gathered
title for a
evidence
band.
for us.
Robot Fables.
How did these machines even get here? Who built them?
Our cyberneticist had a hypothesis before he lost consciousness.
About the Lyrans.
Yes, that one.
Lyrans. Lyrans. It does ring a bell. Wasn't there a book about them?
The Cranian's monograph. According to his notes, before the explosion of Zeta Lyra, the sixth planet of the system was inhabited by intelligent beings. Let's say their scout ship landed here and that a disaster occurred. Some kind of reactor explosion, chain reaction. Suffice to say, the wreckage that landed on Regis 3 had no living beings on board.
Only the machine survived.
What are we
And
gonna
then
do?
They started bashing in each other's tin heads? Doesn't make much sense to me. Machines don't have emotions. They don't argue.
First things first. Millions of years ago, some highly advanced race sent machines to Regis 3. And these were specialized homeostatic mechanisms, left with no one to command them.
Maybe it's
As an engineer, you know well how it is. A robot does what it needs to do, whether it serves someone or not. At first, they probably just repaired themselves, or built a home for their dead masters.
Until something forced them to change.
right.
Exactly. Certain types of predator eat anything that moves. So I'm betting they were attacked by a local fauna. The key was that these machines had the ability to produce others as needed. To combat, say, flying reptiles, they started producing flying machines.
No way. Come
That still
on,
doesn't
that's
explain why they started
crazy.
fighting among themselves.
Why would they?
Since they already defeated the living organisms, why keep producing themselves? It makes no sense.
What's a guiding principle of a homeostat?
Ugh, I don't...
That was a rhetorical question. It's all about survival in changing conditions, even the harshest ones.
Yeah.
Further forms of necroevolution were no longer threatened by the local fauna. But they had to find sources of energy and materials from which they could produce replacement parts and offspring. Originally, their descendants were undoubtedly powered by radiant radiation. But on Regis, there are no radioactive
I think it
elements.
said radiant
at all.
energy in the text down there,
Sounds
not
familiar.
radiant radiation.
Energy runs out, you have to wheel and deal.
Yes, the default source wasn't available anywhere. So they had to look for an alternative. There was a severe energy crisis and a conflict among the machines. Simply put, they fought to survive. Exist. That's what evolution is all about. About selection.
Wait, Doctor. We've established that these beings are mindless. Shouldn't the organisms with the most developed nervous systems win the game of evolution? In this case, instead of a nervous system, there was some kind of electrical one, but the principle remains the same.
Not exactly, sir. The most advanced of the mechanisms that landed here derived energy from their own radioactive resources. Simpler devices such as small repair systems could have had solar panels. And in that case, would have had a significant advantage over the others.
But the other ones could defend themselves. They could attack.
With atomic power. Yes,
Oh.
that's possible. But I see it differently.
Don't nuke 'em.
In
Don't
necroevolution,
nuke 'em.
The most
Don't nuke
successful
'em.
beings were those that excelled in miniaturization above all else. Also, the sedentary creations. The former gave rise to the cloud, which the flies form when necessary, in pursuit of a common interest. Meanwhile, the sedentary ones gave rise to a peculiar species of metallic vegetation. Those structures formed the city.
So, it's still functional?
No. For some reason, the city lost a fight for survival. And now, there are only rusting remains. Only one form survived. The microbots that conquered the land on Regis 3.
So, these flies just adapted best.
I don't think we should nuke them. I think that'll give them power,
Yes,
right?
That's how it works.
So, to summarize, some alien race sent advanced robots to Regis 3. Local dinosaur-like monsters tried to eat them, so the robots produced other robots, which produced more and more robots, until they fell victim to their own overproduction. After a number of iterations and wars for resources, they spat out the murderous cloud, which took over the planet.
Indeed. To put it simply,
For me, the matter is perfectly clear. Makes no sense to bomb these creatures. I'll even say it's a greater danger to us than to them.
Yeah.
But how else do you imagine defeating the cloud?
With the
That's the
Invincible.
thing. I don't. It's invincible. Yes, sir. Do you agree?
Well,
We shouldn't attack. No, we have to attack. There's a chance of success, but it's small. We should
Yeah.
not
I
attack.
very much agree. Another attack would make no difference. Just a few flies are enough for the cloud to regenerate.
Yeah.
if we destroy their nests.
No, Ritra. Unless we want to destroy the entire planet, it's impossible to eliminate them all. And even then, there's no guarantee they would die in space. After all, the flies need no air, water, or food, only solar energy.
But what else can we do, if not attack?
Wait for the Invincible.
The Invincible is near. We can wait for its arrival.
Huh, right.
That is one solution. Although I was hoping you'd come back to Dragonfly. Back home.
Let's drop it, all right? Further discussion is pointless. The charges are almost
No,
ready.
I'm pointless.
For fuck's sake, be reasonable.
Don't
You
do
won't
it.
stand down, will you?
An escalatory solution won't work. Will only needlessly draw the cloud's attention.
Yes.
And I won't have you endanger my subordinate.
Boom.
Rahitra? Rahitra over.
Strong
I
objection.
won't answer you, sir. Not anymore.
Yeah, buddy.
Did you neutralize it?
Yeah, I did.
I put him to sleep. It's cruel, I know. He will forget everything. All over again.
Oh,
No,
nice.
no, you did the right thing. He wasn't listening to reason. Would have blown everything up. Most likely along with the both of you. You actually saved his life.
Do I want to wait or get out now? I'll wait. I'll wait.
I hope the Invincible's crew thinks the same.
The Invincible? Are you saying that...
Yes, I'm staying on Regis 3.
I gotta take care of this dude.
You should fly away,
I
Astrogator.
gotta take care of
Warn
this dude,
everyone
man.
from the
And these
Commonwealth.
people here.
And I'll warn those who come here. So, all we can do now is...
Oh, I just got
Yes,
chills.
indeed, Doctor. Yes, sir.
I gotta do the
It
right
was truly
thing.
an honor.
Why did you put a U in honor?
I'm having a hard time finding the right words.
Yeah, tell the crew about me. I'm gonna be a little selfish with it.
I have one last request.
I'm listening.
I'd like Koval and Gorski to remember me, even just from your stories.
Of course. I'll let everyone know what you did for them.
No. I don't care about gratitude.
No, that's what I want. I want
I just want them
gratitude.
to know who I was. I am.
All right.
I hope somebody
I will
remembers
try
me.
to do justice in capturing your extraordinary character. Although I must admit, it's not an easy assignment.
As always. I'm not making anything easier for you, Novik.
As always, Yasna.
Have a safe journey.
Thank you, and... take care. Over and out.
Sometimes you, a few days later. So I actually get to see it.
Finally.
Do I get to see it? Come on. I want to see the Invincible.
It's them. They're switching through the channels.
It made me turn away.
All units in the perimeter. This is the Chief Navigator of the USCA Invincible Cruiser. We're preparing to land on Regis 3. Call code Sierra.
5.
Estimated time of approach, T-minus 20.
Searching for me.
To all units in the perimeter, this is the Chief Navigator of the USCA Invincible Cruiser. Please respond.
Hello, Invincible? It's Condor here.
Oh, Condor, we hear you. I confirm. We picked up your coordinates yesterday with a message from a member of the Interplanetary Commonwealth.
Invincible, I confirm. This is Dr. Yasna, the IC member.
Dr. Gasna, nice to meet you. My name is Rowan.
It is different.
Is it your message that we received?
Yes.
It's the aforementioned.
In that case, I'd like a confirmation. Are the rest of the crew still unconscious?
Hey, you.
No.
You. What have you done?
Oh no. What? He doesn't remember me. And he just sees all the dead people. So he thinks. So I probably died. And they lived. It's fine. It's fine. That's cool though. That's really cool. I hung out and the Invincible came. Now, I wonder, as he came too when they came there, so I gotta wonder what would have happened if I would have left instead of stayed, like what I got. It was a few days later when he came around. I don't know if he was unconscious that whole time, but you know, maybe I could have got destroyed. Maybe he would have got back on the controls and blew up the planet. But I think that he woke up and just, like I said, saw the dead people and just was like, what did you do? Because he doesn't know me. He knows everybody else, but he forgot everything. Why I wouldn't have been smart enough to restrain him, I don't know. Yeah, I would have restrained him. I'm really surprised. But it's cool. We got the strong objection trophy and then the ending. So I'll probably have to play this again on my own. Like, yeah. Maybe. No, I don't want to do that. I was gonna say maybe I could just put like the differences up or whatever, like or something. But it wouldn't be a very coherent video for me to just put the different things, like the different choices or whatever. Yeah, it wouldn't be very good. But I really like that a lot. That was really interesting. I really enjoyed the exploration, and then the end with all the decisions and stuff. So like your choices definitely have an impact on the story and the ending. because I will say I looked at a couple of the trophies I had earned. I didn't look at the ones I didn't earn, but I looked at the one. I was trying to figure out what a certain one was, but then I saw one next to it, and it was a more, not super rare, but like 30%-ish trophy, and it was like make allies or whatever with Rohitra basically. So I guess it's more common to not become allies, you know, like maybe I escape or something like that, and it's a whole just different situation. I don't know, but I think that if I do play it again and have another choice, I'll probably still try to be allies and then help him at the end and say blow it up. And then it seems like there's got to be at least 3 endings, right? Because there was 2 endings with just my pathway. Like I could make all the same decisions and still get a different ending with just one different choice at the end of the game, just by saying I'm going to leave, you know, and not wait for the Invincible, right? At least that's the way it seemed. And then the other choice, like I said, there'd probably be to blow up everything. But what if I made enemies with him? Like, what would happen then? Would I have to kill him and his buddies? Like, is that an option? And you remember too, when I was in the cave, I could have thrown a rock down a hole. I think if I would have killed his buddy. I think that's what most people did, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, because that prompt was right there in my face. It was right there, and it just made me think of like one of those games where you get choices, and or like Mass Effect, you know, a prompt will just pop up, you know, for you to hit a button and you just push it. Or what's the other one? Something with rain. Heavy Rain, where like prompt pops up and you push it and you end up like shooting somebody, you know, just because you pushed a button, and it's like, oh shit, I didn't want to do that. I think that would have been that. I think I would have killed one of his buddies, and then shit would have went down. I don't know, but it was really cool. I'm really glad I played this. And now that I'm looking at this, I don't remember that droid being there next to the planet. Could have been there the whole time, every time, and I just never looked at it. Or maybe it was covered with the smoke whenever I would look. But I don't remember that being there before. Maybe this whole thing changed for all I know. I don't know. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm seeing like the little, like, shooting stars and all that. But now I'm just getting crazy into different stuff. But yeah, no, this was really cool. I'm really glad I played this and decided to put it on my channel. I've actually even enjoyed like editing, because it's such an interesting game that seeing it again, like even like the same day or the next day or within the same week when I'm editing, it's still interesting to see it again, and I might pick up some extra details or see something that I didn't see before, which is really cool. Wow, what a cool game. Yeah. Thank y'all for checking out my video, hanging out. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought of the game. What decision would you have made? Would you have, you know, blown up the planet, made enemies? Would you have left early? Maybe you'd have done everything different. I don't know. Let me know. I'm curious what people think of my decisions, my choices and stuff. That's it for this one. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.